Hi everyone, welcome to David's Takes. Today, I'm going to review 10 movies and TV shows that became popular during 2020. So, without further ado, let's begin. Wonder Woman, 1984. Having been delayed multiple times in terms of theatrical release, the wait was definitely disappointing. Gal Gadot, Chris Pine, Kristen Wiig, and Pedro Pascal of Mandalorian fame give fantastic performances. Unfortunately, the story wasn't as captivating as the first one, and the action sequences and runtime could also have been shortened. After the movie, make sure to watch all the credits at the end. There's a special appearance you won't want to miss. The Croods A New Age. The prehistoric Croods are back in an all-new fun animated adventure. Filled with beautiful animation and a great all-star voice cast, A New Age is the Flintstones for the modern day. Unfortunately, not as entertaining as Part 1. Interesting fact: The Croods A New Age was the #1 movie for 3 weeks before it went on demand afterwards. Tenet. After Dunkirk won 3 Oscars, one for film editing, and sound mixing, Christopher Nolan has yet again created a mind-bending blockbuster that is complex. Unfortunately, a little too complex. While the cast and action sequences were spectacular, the plot could have used a lot more work. Was there a story? And if there was one, who could explain it? Not me. While lots of people know that John David Washington is Denzel's son, what many might not know is that he used to play for NFL's St. Louis Rams before he appeared in Ballers and BlacKkKlansman. The Undoing. From the man who brought you The Practice, Boston Legal, and Big Little Lies, David E. Kelley wrote a 6-episode miniseries that was a well-done thriller. Nicole Kidman, Hugh Grant, Edgar Ramirez, Noah Jupe, and Donald Sutherland give great performances, especially Hugh Grant, who we often see in romantic comedies. His performance was superb. The show itself keeps you guessing until the end. Awesome fact! The Undoing is based on the book You Should Have Known by Jean Hanff Korelitz, who also wrote the book version of Admission, starring Tina Fey and Paul Rudd. The Flight Attendant. If you loved Kaylee Cuckoo as Penny on The Big Bang Theory, then get ready for the most un-Penny-like performance. Cuckoo is wonderfully raw, while the series itself is entertaining, bizarre, and exciting. More to come now that the show has been renewed for Season 2. Spectacular fact! When COVID-19 hit, only 6 of the 8 episodes were completed. By August 2020, the last 2 episodes were finished and ready for its release. The King of Staten Island. Partially inspired by Pete Davidson's life, The King of Staten Island is a dramedy that's full of heart and will make you tear up. Davidson, Marissa Tomei, Bill Burr, Belle Powley, Maude Apatow, and Steve Buscemi each ground the film with performances that are natural and honest. Judd Apatow's writing and directing brings it all together in a steady pace that flows well. Cool fact: Apatow's upcoming projects as director include a 2-part documentary on George Carlin for HBO and a movie about a group of people stuck together during quarantine for Netflix. Soul. If Disney Pixar's Onward earlier this year moved you to tears, then be prepared for a fun adventure in a place we haven't been to before, Our Souls. Filled with amazing animation and a great voice cast headed by Jamie Foxx and Tina Fey, Soul doesn't come close to the other greats from the studio, like the Toy Story franchise and Coco, to name a few. Even Jamie Foxx couldn't save this Soul. David's fact: because of COVID-19, Soul's animators worked from home and raced to the finish line in time for its Christmas release on Disney+. The Queen's Gambit. Searching for Bobby Fischer and Pawn Sacrifice. What do they have in common? They're both true stories about chess. Now you can add another entry to the list, and this time, its lead is female. Anya Taylor-Joy gives a spectacular performance as Beth Harmon, along with Mariel Heller, director of A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, as Elma Wheatley. The chess sequences are dynamic and long, while the story itself, although entertaining, is slow at some points, but overall, it's a miniseries you'll find extremely compelling. Here's something you didn't know. The moves you see in every chess game Beth plays are actually done by Anya Taylor-Joy herself, who learned how to play chess for the show. The Trial of the Chicago 7. After his acclaimed directorial debut in Molly's Game, Aaron Sorkin has delved into another true story. In 1968, at the Democratic National Convention, 7 protesters were arrested, which led to an extremely controversial ongoing court case. The all-star cast assembled for the film, including Sacha Baron Cohen and Eddie Redmayne, giving stellar performances and conveying Sorkin's dialogue in a very natural way. Real fact: the project had been around since 2007, first with Paul Greengrass and Ben Stiller loosely attached to direct, before it was put on hold due to the 2007-08 writer's strike. Finally, Steven Spielberg handpicked Aaron Sorkin to direct, after seeing Molly's Game. Hamilton. If you were unable to see the show with the original or traveling cast on Broadway, then you're in luck. Originally to be released in theaters in October 2021 and acquired for $73 million by Disney, you can now get the full experience at home with Lin-Manuel Miranda as Alexander Hamilton and the rest of the spectacular cast that shot the show to the stratosphere on Broadway. Wonderfully timed for the 4th of July, Hamilton is an important piece of history and musical theater that everyone should experience. For those who didn't know, Miranda's other successful Broadway show, In the Heights, was supposed to be released in theaters first before Hamilton, until COVID-19 hit and changed everything. Leave your comments in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to find more great videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on David's Takes.